comments. Now I am.
All right, good. Hello, my crafty friends. Barbara and I are here, and we're going to play. She's playing with fresh leaves. I'm playing with dried ones. I have some more I need to go in the house and get that are oak leaves I've got drying in a book, but um, I need to do that pretty soon. Hi, Brittany. So
Brittany.
glad you're here.
Hi, girl. She's always first in the scene.
I know she is prompt. That's the word I was looking for.
Prompt. She is prompt. I'm just going to start because I want these to get some paint on them.
Yeah. Hi, Shannon.
So,
Glad you're here.
hi, Shannon. I heard you were going to maybe go live today, and I was hoping you weren't going to go live, Shannon, while we were on. Selfish of me, but
Yeah. Hopefully,
but
it'll be at a time
honest.
when I can watch.
Hello, Lisa C.
Hi, Lisa. Glad you're here.
Okay, I'm going to use this.
Well, that's not going to work. I was hoping I could get some of these down before I put paint on, but maybe let me try some of these that are flatter. I thought they would stick to the plate good enough that I could paint over them, but they're
Hey,
not. So,
Sherry. Hello, Miss
hi
Janet
Sherry, hi
and
Janet,
Janet Burgess, the two
and
Janet B's.
and yes, both Janets. Glad you're both here. Uh, I was telling Barbara Hannah's buying a car today. She's doing her in class driver's ed this weekend, and then we're gonna get her set up to take private lessons. I think it will be better for both of us if I'm just
Yes,
helping her practice and not being her teacher.
that sounds wise. You know, it was one of our high school coaches that taught the car class in high school.
Yeah, I remember. It was the same way for me. Brittany says it's
Let's get
almost
some.
70 degrees here today, and after work, I'm going to go over to my boyfriend's dad's for a little family get together. He's frying up a bunch of chicken wings. Cool. That sounds like
Oh, very
fun.
nice. It
It
does.
is, I think um, oh, it's only 55 here right now, but it's supposed to get up to the 70s. We've been having some really nice days. Oh, I might actually want to put some sticks. I don't know. We'll think about that. Okay, need some paint first. That's what I need is some paint. And these are all winkly too. But the truth is, these are the same kind of leaves. They're just dyed a different color. So I don't think I'm going to bother
All right.
using those really wrinkled ones. And I'm working with 3 small jelly plates today. I've got a 5x7. Oops, let me go this way a little bit. Um, nope, wrong direction. Trying to get that rid of that. There we go. I got a 5x7, a 6x6, and a 3x5. So I think this will be fun. Hi, Pam. Hi, Mindy. I'm
Hey,
glad you're both
Mindy.
here.
Hi, Pam.
I've also got some of this eucalyptus, which I'm gonna try in a little
Ooh,
bit. It's flatter than you normally see it, and so I'm hoping I'll be able to get it to work
I'm gonna
at
try that
least somewhat.
experiment where you pull the things out before you take the main print off.
Oh, uh huh.
So I'm taking these out.
Oh, I need my brayer.
Oops, I'm
Oh,
tearing them up too. Ah, tearing them up. Tearing them up. Ooh, could be nice.
I bet it will be nice.
Janet did one more big batch of eco dyeing this morning. Want to do one more before everything disappears. Yes.
Yeah. I'm so glad you're doing that. I meant to try to do that this year and I didn't get it done. I was messing with a puppy instead. And I think it was a good choice. As ornery as he is,
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
we love him and we're happy he's here. But
That's nice, y'all.
he yeah, that is pretty.
It's pretty. It's
He's
pretty.
getting better
Okay.
about the biting and all of that, but he's also getting really strong.
Oh
So
gosh.
I have to be careful when he's not paying attention. He gets that leash and wraps it around me, and that's not good. But anyway, hopefully he will. Um, he's beginning to figure out, that he has power and that he needs to be careful.
Yes. That he could hurt you. They don't
Yeah,
have any concept of that.
they really don't. But today I was taking him for a walk right before we got on here so he could, stay in the crate. And I kind of tripped over a something that was on the sidewalk um and I was like, whoa, 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 and pulling against the leash. And he stopped what he was doing over there and came over to me to check on me.
Aw.
So he's beginning to figure out that that sounds like distress. But anyway, trying to do all three of these at one time might not have been the best plan.
Maybe. But I can see how irresistible it would be.
Yeah,
Let's see.
this red paint, I don't know if it's the paint or if there's something on the jelly plate, but it's resisting this one too. That's weird. I'm just gonna try to get some leaves on here and
Oh, Shannon will be going live after Lisa's stream ends. Well, that's
all right.
wonderful.
That's
That's a
great,
very good
except that I can't
thing.
go over and watch right then because I gotta do all the stuff. But I can watch the replay because that's why they have replays.
Right. Okay, let's see if we can do this one again. Hold it down. I know there's a scientific way to do this, but I
I
don't
just
do it
realized
the
I kind of did
scientific
the
way.
opposite of what I was really wanting to do here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's all right.
All right. Let's see what we get. So I'm doing this to make card fronts.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Oh, do you want to take a look at my little book that I made last time?
Yeah, let me put you big.
So I've just about finished it, except that there are ones I need to add to it. And I have to figure out a way to bind it. But this is it. I've got my dividers all finished with A, B, C, D. And, you know, I was printing on the Gelli plate I was printing the songs one color and the backgrounds other colors.
Right.
So that's what we have here. And it was just totally random how it all worked together. So this is it.
Very cool.
I know.
Thank you, Janet. And yes, you should. Use your leaves from the Eco Dine and do this too.
Yes, Janet. So isn't this pretty?
It is very pretty.
Now I've got to figure out a way to bind it. That's the only thing.
Yeah. There's always another thing in there.
Because I've got this kind of page and then I've got this kind of page. Yeah. And you knew.
Well, you'll have to show us when you decide, you know, what you're going to do.
Well, I think I'm going to do that Coptic, what do you call it, with the 5 different threads at once. Thank you, Janet.
Coptic binding.
Yeah. And
Well,
I think what I need to do is these guys that are a different kind of paper, I need to put this pattern on top of them and pick my 5 holes.
Yeah.
Because then the whole thing will line up. It'll be awfully close to the edge, but it's pretty heavy duty paper. So that's the way I think I'm doing it now.
Very cool.
So there we go. Songs and divider pages. That's pretty, huh?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that's it, basically. I did it while we were on live stream. This stream and some other stream with Tanya maybe some months ago is when I did the pages of an old calendar. And then last time I was on with you, I printed the songs. And then I glued them all down and finished the... Anyway, I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
These are all songs that we sing in a singing circle I'm part of. We're not quite meeting in person yet. We've been meeting outside this summer, which has just been glorious. But next time we meet in person, I will have my songbook to bring with me. Very excited about that. So that's that.
That is very nice. You'll have to show it to us again after you get it bound. Do a flip through.
I will.
Or something.
I will. I'll film a flip, I think. Ooh, that's nice.
I just realized I usually don't wear sleeves when I'm jelly printing.
Right.
And now I know why.
Now you know why. All right. So look, that came out good. All right. So what next? I need another color. Another color. Another color. Hey, Carol.
Hi, Carol. So glad you're here. Thank you, Janet. Ooh, I didn't think about that happening.
What happened?
Well, I was putting another layer on and it pulled up some of the red and blue from underneath on this,
Uh,
and I should have thought about that happening, but I didn't.
Okay. Need another piece of paper.
All right, we're gonna let this dry a little bit. Put another color on. Hi, Peg. I'm glad you're here.
Hey,
Thanks
Peg.
for popping in to let us know. Thank
How
you,
are you,
Janet.
Peg? Oh, thank you, Janet. A link to my channel. Next Wednesday, we've got a Same Sex Wednesday coming out, you guys. All of us. Lisa, me, Tanya, Jamie, Maria, and
Lori?
who's in it
Is
this
that right?
time? Is it
Paint Girly,
Lori,
is she?
Paint Girly?
I think so. Not positive, but I think so. It's been a while since I made those videos.
Same here. No, out of sight, out of, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do this again. These little carrot tops are pretty fragile. They don't like to be messed with. They're not going to last forever. The carrots are weird. We had them in our little grow box, and they only grew about this long, like carrots, like not this long, or even this long, this long.
They adapted to your box.
No, I mean, they should have grown all the way down. I don't know what the problem was. Peg's in just between appointments. Art Junkie is saying, what is that? What's what, Art Junkie? Shannon? Oh, Same Sex Wednesday is a Tanya deal where she got 6 people together and we each sent everybody the same 6 things. So you can look up on her channel or Lisa's channel, Same Sex Wednesday, or just look at Same Sex Wednesday without any spaces.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun.
Hashtag
We
same
all do,
six.
yeah.
It's
Hashtag same
hashtag
sex.
same six WED.
Yeah.
Um,
With no
yeah,
spaces.
right. 6 people, 6 items, 6 months, and then a flip through. So it ends up being 7 months. But
That's pretty. Okay. Let's do that a little bit more.
we most of us have playlists on our channels, Shannon. You can go to the Same Sex Wednesday playlist and you can watch 4 different sessions full of Same Sex Wednesday videos. At least on my playlist, all 4 sessions are in there. And it's been really fun.
Yeah, so that's 4 times 6, right? There's 6 people each time, 4
Yeah, well,
different
it's actually 4
sessions.
times 7s because we all had a flip through.
Right, we all do a flip through at the end.
Okay. That looks like really old wallpaper or something.
Oh, I love prints like that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's beautiful.
And it didn't take off much of um my leaf prints, so I'm gonna do it again. Trying to decide what color paint to use.
Thank you, Carol. She said very pretty to something, but I'm not sure exactly what. I don't know what, but
Whatever
it's
she
pretty.
was watching, something Barbara is doing.
There you go, Janet. Thank you, honey.
Thank you, Janet.
Ooh, I do like that. Oh, look at the little ghost in the background. I like that quite a bit. Now that's pretty. I got to do that one again. So the little tiny seed things didn't quite print. Okay, working on that. Work on that. Your last pull. Oh, thank you. On the run again, Peg. Have fun. Waiting rooms. These last 2. Okay, let's try this again. Let's do it a little bit. No, let's keep that. Thank you, Carol. They are fun, aren't they?
Bye bye,
The
Peg. Thanks for coming.
old grass is out in the yard.
Well, that didn't do hardly anything. I mean, you can barely sorta, but it's not like, oh, pretty. It's more like, oh, do another layer.
Right. Okay, we're going to try this one again.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and go with this little cream and see if I can pull off.
Some of those little seed pod things.
I don't know why it's not pulling off.
Let's see what this does. Okay. Oops. Carol's not good at the jelly printing. You're not? You're good at everything you touch.
I was going to
She
say,
is,
maybe
isn't
we
she?
just haven't done it much because I think she would be good at it too.
I couldn't even say that I'm good at it. I just have to say every once in a while I really like one of my prints.
Yeah, I enjoy
There's,
watching everybody jelly print. I
yeah,
always
me
enjoy
too.
watching people jelly print.
I know. Especially the ones who really make a mess, and I'm looking at it and I'm saying, "Oh God, I'd never do it that way." Oh, what are you doing that for? Okay, come on, coming
And then you're
out.
like, oh wow.
Got some plant material here. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. That carrot top is flat, falling apart. Okay. Yeah, that's what I said, Mindy. She is. She's good at everything she touches. I love. It was Carol's fault that I got gouache. Did I get good at it? No, but I have it now. She's true. It's true. I agree. Ooh, that's pretty on that craft paper. Look at how gorgeous that is.
Goodness.
Maybe I want to do some of that. Ooh, that's really pretty. Ooh, Lisa, I'm loving that.
Yeah, me too. I love it, love it. So that worked out. Once I got to this one, the first ones weren't so great, but this one's good.
I love it on the tan paper. Do I have some of that? I might have to cut something.
Well, I got three different kinds of packing paper here. This paper
Yeah,
that like I was using there that's really kind of heavy, and then this packing paper, and then this craft packing paper that's lighter weight. So that's what I'm printing
I
on
like
today is all these
I like
packing
the
papers.
craft. Whoop, it's got pieces on it. Whoop, there's still a piece on it. Can I get that up?
Oh, thank you, Carol. Okay.
Not really. Not really.
I'm trying to decide what to do next.
I like that one. I got more of the little seed pods, but I missed.
Okay, we're gonna try these. I don't know if they'll come out or not, but
Gotta try.
yeah, you won't know if you don't try.
That's right. Okay, I think these are getting too small to mess with. I think they're gonna go away. Make them go away. Oh,
Yes, Janet, it is. It's addictive.
it is. I have fun with it with jelly prints, and then I slap them on card fronts, and they go out the door.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, it is making good stuff. Okay, that one still might work. That one will work. That one might work. That one might work.
Okay, this here, this here, this here, We're gonna.
There's still some paint. There's still some paint. Mm-hmm.
Oh, this one moved. Oh well. Well, that's probably not gonna look like anything. Let's see if we can put that back down and print it right here. Yes, that works somewhat.
Okay. Okay, let's see what happens.
Let's put this.
Let's see what happens.
Okay.
I am using, Mindy, what am I using to brayer off on? I'm using my vote by mail instructions. But I have to show y'all something because the brayer off sheets are the bomb. I mean, okay. Check this out. This is a brayer off sheet. This is what I'm going to use for that little heart basket. Look at that. Pretty stuff.
It is
And
pretty.
this is the jelly print, but this is part of that same brayer off sheet. Isn't that gorgeous? That is just
It
gorgeous.
is.
Anyway,
Look at my hands.
oh boy. I
What
found
happens when you
look
go through tissue paper?
at
The
that
paint
pretty
all
piece.
comes
That's
through
a
it.
brayer off. I never know what to use. Mitzi, use anything. Use everything.
Hi, Sana.
So check that out with the image on top of that brayer off piece.
Oh yeah.
And it looks nice on this side too. So I'm going to have to decide which one to use, right?
Yep, that's
Okay.
the hard part.
I know. I'm going to see what kind of a print I get on this little pickup. Oh, but I got a lot of stuff on here. Oh, that's kind of nice. I don't mind that at all. That's going to look funny
That's
right
a good
there.
idea, Janet.
Yes, that is a good thing to do. I use my, I'll show you a brayer sheet. I love this. This was, you know how you put a piece of pickup paper over top of your jelly plate because it doesn't go out to the edges. This is one of those pieces. Is that
Yeah,
gorgeous
I
or
love
what?
those edge pieces.
I know. I love them too. So this, I made my calendar page out of that. And then I also had some left over to make washi tape out of. So that's the same piece of paper that makes those little washi tape pieces. I love my brayer paper. That's one of my most favoritist things. I think that's gorgeous. I did think it's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. So, Carol, are you going to be able to be here long enough for me to show you that woven part.
You can go ahead and do it if you want to right now. I can make you
I
big.
could. Let's see if she's still here. Oh, that's pretty. Kind of subtle.
Yeah, it is pretty. It's subtle, but I like it. Wait,
Yes,
back.
I'm here for a bit. Okay, why don't we do that right now? I'm at a break point. I don't have any wet paint sitting around. Let me do that right now. Let's see, where's my patterns? I just put my patterns in a handy place so I could find them. So here's what I'm doing. So Carol, you inspired me when you were doing your woven star the other day. I had done this in 2004 for my book arts group. This little drawing came from Woman's Day, how to do this. And I've kind of amended it just a tad in between. But you can do it like this is with a calendar. No, this is with a piece of scrapbook paper. So this is how it looks. It ends up being a little basket like that. This is with harder paper that I put you can see the little glossy on it. I put VersaFine and embossing powder on it when I finished, and then stamped on it some. And then this is with a 3-inch piece, and this is with a 2.5-inch piece. And when I say 2.5-inch pieces, I mean these pieces that you cut are 2.5 inches wide, like so.
Ah, cool.
And here, the piece that you cut, well, these are 2.5 inches wide too. Wait, what did I cut? I thought I cut 3-inch piece. So I cut this one to show you. I cut 3-inch piece to show you because that's what I gave myself in my directions. So I've got 2 pieces of paper that kind of contrast. And you curve them on the open end. And then you cut them. I got to get my cutting board. You cut them 3 inches up on the folded end. So you cut it 3 long slits, 3/4 inch apart from the folded end toward the curved end. Okay. So 3 inches in, 3/4 of an inch apart, like so. And I'm going to get my handy dandy little cheat sheet. This is how I cut these days. Rotary cutter. Okay. Rotary cutter and a quilting thingy. Okay, I'm going to do that in there, 3 inches in. I'm going to do another one at 3 inches in. And I hope that there's enough to do. I hope there's enough to do 2 more at 3 inches in, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, in my little video, I advised you to take a hair off of this, like a hair. Because you'll be happy if you did. I might do that with this because it's a little bit more. Okay.
That reminds me, I was at the store yesterday and everybody was just kind of, you could tell Everybody was tense, running around trying to get all their stuff, and um, I got in line, and it was like a long line, and there was this little girl behind me in the cart singing, "If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If
Oh.
you're happy and you know it, clap your hands." It was so sweet. I was like, "Oh, she just made everybody feel better."
Oh. So see, I've cut a tiny little gap to make that gap just a little hair wider because it truly makes it easier to weave. I'm not doing it with a ruler, however, and I probably should be. Okay. Well, if you watch my video, then you know this wasn't exactly a fast or a clear process. So, but whatever, right?
Right.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. Okay. I'm doing that. I'm doing, this is 3/4 of an inch. Whoop, I'm doing it too far. Maybe doing it too far is not all bad, but you don't really want to do it too far. 3/4 of an inch and 3 inches up. And then I'm going to come and make each one of these just a hair narrower. Should have cut this before we came on, right? It's the sort of thing that you think, oh
Well,
God,
it helps for people to see it too, though. So
can't I fast forward? Okay, so I'm taking out that little smidge in between. See that tiny, I'm just taking out a tiny little hair in between. And I'm going to take a tiny little hair off of this one because okay. All right. So then you take your two pieces and you weave. So you just start with number one and you start with number one and you go through and then you put this one inside it. And you go through the middle. I'm just working on that one thing. And then you snug it way over here and try to get this last one in between. And that's your basic pattern.
oh, that's going to be pretty.
I know. They're wonderful little things. So you can kind of tug on these and make them fit. You know, it's paper. You can do this with fabric too. Okay, then I'm going to take number two, and number two, let's see. It wants to be on top, so this first one has to go through number two. And this one, I'm getting a little dyslexic here. Where does it need to go? It needs to go in. But if I have two things, I can get confused. Ridiculous, isn't it? Okay, like so. And then this one goes in between.
While you're finishing this, I'm going to run in the house and get me some tea.
Alrighty.
I will be right back.
Okay. And then this last one is going to just go tuck in between these pieces like so. And really, it doesn't need to be fixed or anything more than that. Okay. Number 3 we're on to. And number 3 has to be inside it. It has to be inside the loop. Inside the loop. Okay. And then it needs to be around this one. And then tell me what it needs to be. It needs to be inside. And then it needs to be around this one. Okay. So far, so good. See, and it's all open on the top. Okay. Last one. Last one standing. Okay. Snug them all up there real tight so that you have room. It needs to go. This needs to go in between these guys. And then it just sits there. It doesn't have to do anything more complex than that. Then this one has to go. Whoop. See, that's what's hard on this last one. It has to stay there, but okay. That's going to go through like that. And then this has to go back through here, which is challenging, isn't it? It's always challenging. If you're not challenged, what are you, right? Okay. Did that go through? Nope. Goes through between. Goes between those. Okay. Now let's see if we can pull all that snug. See there? See, you just have to manipulate it and it will actually go together. Then this one goes in here and sits. And the last one has to go into this. So snug everything up. Get that little corner in. And there you go. And that's it. That's as it as it gets. I'm a little off camera, too high. Sorry, Minty. Okay. How about that? Then you can put little goodies in there, or you can put a little book in there. So, and you can do little, what do you call it? Eyelets in the top of this. You can sew, like this one, I've got the hanger here, but you can also tie the hanger to the back so that it kind of goes across. So if you want to like give a little gift for Christmas candies or something like that. Anyway, that is the Woven Heart Basket from Women's Day magazine. Women's Day, approximately 2003. Blast from the past. Yes, it is definitely a blast from the past. But it's a great thing to do with old calendar pages. This is 2 calendar pages. And this is the scrapbook page. So you can just make it out of, you can make it out of jelly prints. You can do 2 jelly prints together where you have one on one side and one on the other side so that they contrast. I don't think I have one exactly like that. I was going to do this one with this on the back, but I thought it wouldn't provide enough contrast for y'all to see exactly. So I decided to use this yellow piece so that you could see it better.
Yeah, that
Anyway,
looks really pretty.
I know. They're fun little things. So there, all fini. So you've got a link to that you've got a link to that process video if you should wish to avail yourself of the idea. Yourself, please take it. It's there. All right. It'd be pretty on the Christmas tree, Janet. Yes. Very nice. The trick is to cut these little pieces, these extra little slivers when you're cutting your pieces. Otherwise, it can drive you crazy making them fit. Okay. I'm going to put
Those
these
are the
away.
tips that make it from frustrating to enjoyable.
That's true. You're welcome, Carol. I hope you make one and have fun. I do. Okay. Everything goes away. Away. It's all away. And I'll go back to jelly printing. Or I might just make some cards. Might make cards. That's pretty. Now that to me looks like a card I'd like to send. I'm just going to make it into one.
That sounds like a wonderful plan.
Okay. So five, 475 by 625. 475 by 625. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So I am just tearing this down to 475 by 6 1/4 to go on top of my cardstock.
That'll be nice.
Yeah. Gotta go into there. Okay. So
I always just barely miss the top of one of them. I can't manage to get my paper on there all the way. What happens when you're sitting down and you're far away from the back?
yes. There's that. There's that. Okay. Inking. Got my keyboard covering up my ink. Come back.
Those turned out pretty good.
Okay.
Let me hang this one up.
Are you printing for a certain project, Lisa?
Not specifically. I do have a project I'll probably end up using these for, but I was just in the mood to print, and um, I'm wanting to do a doodle book on a board book and use jelly prints as the what I put on there,
Mm-hmm.
And then doodle on the jelly prints after it's on the board book.
Mm.
I think it should be fun, but you just kind of collage jelly prints, on the pages,
Uh-huh.
and then adapt the binding, and seems to work really good. So
Adapt the binding of the board book.
yeah, let's see if I can find one so I can kind of show you what I'm talking about. Where did I put those little board books? No telling. No telling where it is. But they're bound differently than a regular book.
Uh-huh.
And if you cut that binding and then um, where it's loose, and then it'll give the more room for all your papers added in. But I don't know how to explain that without showing you. But I can't find where I put that little board book. I would have thought it would be, you know, it hasn't been that long since I got it, so it should be in an upward layer. Oh dear.
Could be in something visible, hey?
Yeah, it shouldn't be, hidden under 100 things like most stuff is. Oh, I have so got to clean out stuff, but it's really hard to do because I love it all.
I know.
But I'm not going to ever use all of it, so um I've got to get rid of some. Try to save the things that I find the most inspiration from and get rid of the rest. Oh, well, I can't find that board book, so we'll just have to worry about that another day.
Oh, I'm not inking it. Do I want to ink it? Yeah, I want to ink it. I want to ink it with something bright. I want to ink it. Little ASMR for you guys.
There you go.
Inking ASMR. It doesn't fit. I want it to fit. Now what? Now what?
I don't know.
It fit before I trimmed it. Okay, let's see. We're just gonna pop it right off. Nobody'll ever know, right?
There you go.
And I'll never remember.
That helps.
Right. I will never remember. Boy, I am going through the glue stick like mad. So what do you hear from Tanya? When is she lurking back into the neighborhood?
I'm not sure. She hasn't committed to anything yet. Uh-oh. This is not working so great. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take these up before I go on to the next one because where's that paper? Here we go. I'm going to lay these down on this paper and press them down, and then maybe they'll leave some leafy prints.
Oh, that's pretty. I like it.
I don't know how much that actually helped, but I'll show you what it looks like here in a second. That's where I laid the leaves down.
Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Christine. Hi, Christine.
Hi,
Sheltering.
Christine.
Hi, Kathleen.
Welcome.
Virtual hug, Janet. Sending you a virtual hug from Christine. There, that works.
Okay, that did not work. All my leaves just picked up on
You
my
are
brain.
making a
Making a
mess.
mess. I'm making a mess, a glorious mess. That's... Oh dear.
I think this needs some more stuff on it. So what does it want?
Okay, that was a bust right there. let's,
Aw.
let's just do this and see if we can maybe go ahead and pull that one off on something. That's true, Janet. That's part of what's fun about using leaves is that you get all these painty leaves that you can use.
Front piece of wrap right here. And then put it down. Let's see if I hate it. Let's see if I hate it. Hmm. Let's see. Grass green. Let's try a different green. Try a different green. Let's try some. Let's do something just really remarkable. going to really mess it up now.
Well, welcome to the club.
Yep. Mess it up, slap it down. We're going to just slap it right down and see what we get. That's a pretty color.
Yep. We'll see if it turns into anything, if it looks like anything pretty when I get.
Well, that's all right, I guess. You know, I'm just making this worse and worse.
It's kind of how I'm feeling. It's like maybe this wasn't such a great day for me to jelly print. It's not often that I feel this kind of about everything that I've done. Usually I've had, at least a few that I'm like, oh, I love that. But I haven't had any of those yet.
Well, I kind of like I've changed the color with that quinacridone
Yeah.
glaze of
Those both
gold,
look
which I
like they
think is
need to be in an underwater scene.
right. They do, don't they? Oh, maybe I need an underwater image to put on it. Let me think. I think I should go looking at images. To see what image to add to it.
Yeah. Mm.
Small images. Small images. Small images. Boots are kind of nice. This is always nice. Shannon, me too. I love that color. I love the name, quinacridone.
Shannon says you need some fish or a mermaid.
I don't tend to go to fish and mermaids much.
Oh dear.
Let's see what I got here.
Tissue paper wasn't the bestest idea.
What I got here. These are not getting it for me. Not getting it for me. I should not do this on stream, that's for sure. Yeah, this is what I do. I just fiddle fart around and never get anywhere. Never get anywhere.
Well, that's all right. Most of us have those those exact kind of times. All that effort for that does not even look interesting.
Ah,
Okay. Oh, hi, Kathleen. I feel like I'm having a bad day. Yeah. I'm not having a
some
great jelly
days.
print day, and it's just kind of a stressful day anyway. It's Sparrow's 6 month birthday,
Oh,
and it's exactly 11 months since Darren passed away. And we're getting a
oh,
new car for Hannah, and I've got to deal with the insurance companies on that. And so it's all kind of part of me didn't even want to stream. I just thought I just have too much I need to do. And Hannah said, "No, Mom, you need to go be with your friends." And she was right.
oh.
She was right. So here I am.
I'm just totally at a loss. I don't know what excites me.
Oh, Barbara. I wish I didn't feel your pain, but I do.
I know. It just, it's like, okay, yawn. Do something else. If this doesn't excite me, go do something that does, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I might have been more on track with the boots.
Let's see if we can pull out some stencily things or something that we can at least.
But if I get the boots cut out and I still hate it, what then?
Uh, go cut something else out.
That's right. Go cut something else out. Ugh.
Sometimes you can lose yourself in the work, other times you can't. That's true.
Okay, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try cutting this out. And it's a big, long thing to cut out, so it's going to take a while. And then I'm going to get to it. I'm not going to like it. I might just do it anyway. Just do it
You
even if I
might
don't
like
like
it.
it. I like what Linda Berry says about that, and yet it survives your dislike.
Yeah. And sometimes makes you change your mind about it.
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes.
Oh.
Oh, I smell. I know what it is. I smell cinnamon and sugar baking. It's because Linda's making granola. Oh my God. Making my
Smells yum.
tummy grumble.
It sounds like it smells yummy.
It really smells good. It's even coming through a closed door.
Okay. Now then, I think I'm gonna let that.
S Hand. Who's S Hand? Hi there. Lisa, what are you spraying with? Beautiful colors.
The first one was tumbled glass distress oxide spray, and this one that I put, the pink I put on top, was Dilution's Funky Fuchsia. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to, I think I just need to try to pull this up and see what it does.
So my question of you, when you use those water-soluble inks, do you mark them separately when you store them or when you use them? Do you like keep them in
mean
the
the
separate
papers?
folders, the papers, so you know that they're going to move, or do you just not care?
Nah. I don't usually worry about
Nah.
it. These are, see if it says, it just says ink. And the distress oxides are water reactive dye and pigment. So I don't think this may have alcohol in it, but they weren't drying very fast. So I think they're water based. I don't think they're alcohol.
Right. But when you start gluing those down places, the inks are going to move around on you. You don't care about that?
Well, it depends on what I'm doing with them, whether I would care or not. But usually, I haven't ever had something that messed up a problem because I used something that moved.
Oh, okay.
That looks pretty, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Beautiful. So, Shannon, Barbara, do you live in Calgary? No, I'm not the Barbara who lives in Calgary. I think you're thinking about Barbara Chicken Pot Pie Society. Doesn't she live in Calgary?
I think so, but I'm not positive.
I think she does. I live in Northern California. I live on the ocean. Thank God I live on the ocean. I live in one of those states that a lot of people want to fall off into the ocean. And it's planning to, that's the prediction for this area.
It's trying.
It's working on it. We get all these little timblers all the time, little earthquakes.
Well, I don't want you to fall off in the ocean.
Well, thanks, Lisa. That's not so bad, is it?
Do what? No, I think
That's
it
not
looks
so
nice.
bad. Well, maybe I'll just do that with it because it's something that I like. God knows I have to like it. Okay, so now I need my little cutting mat. Get my little piece the right size. Tripod. Okay. I need to remind myself what size. Christine, where at, Barbara? I live in Eureka, California. Eureka, California, Humboldt County. You might have heard of Humboldt Gold, which is a very well-known marijuana brand. I don't know if you've heard of that or not.
We have now.
Humboldt,
If we
Eureka
hadn't,
is a really
if we hadn't
wonderful little
before.
seaport, kind of. It's a beautiful coastline, and I quite like it. Kathleen, the earthquakes happen in little dribs and drabs. We'll get a little rocker tumbler, and then it just, here and gone, and things shake around, and the cat freaks out. I don't know. I don't know when it's going to happen either. Let's just say we don't lose sleep over it exactly. 475. Yeah, no need to think about it. That's right. No need to dwell on it. We have our earthquake, backpacks. Everybody has one. So in case we have to vacate.
Yeah, well, that's wise.
Yeah. $6.75. No. 6.25. 6.25. Come on. Okay. 6.25. 4.75. 6.25.
Having the strongest urge to just start shouting out numbers.
Shouting out
Totally
numbers.
confuse you. I'm having the strongest urge to just shout out numbers and confuse you. And that's not very nice. I don't know why I'm having that urge.
Y'all, you saw it now. Oh, Christine lives outside of Reading. Oh, you're a neighbor, Christine. How fun is that? You are close by. That's cool. Reading is where I live on the coast. There are 3 routes, one north, one south, and one east. And the one east winds through the, which river is it? One of the rivers to Reading. The forever lovely Jacqueline. Hi there. Forever lovely Jacqueline. I
Hi,
love that.
Jacqueline.
The southern route goes along the Eel River. The northern route goes along the California coast. The eastern river route goes across what is that river? Why can't I think of it?
I don't know, but I can't think of it.
No. It's the one where they're taking on the Klamath River. Is that the one where they're
I
taking all
don't.
the dams off? Maybe someday. Someday.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I guess I'll have to save that one. I used to save those all the time, thinking I was going to use them, and then I never did. So I quit saving them. But
Sacramento River. No, Christine, the Sacramento River goes south from where you are. There's a river that goes to the west. I think it's the Klamath River. The Trinity River. The Trinity River flows into the Klamath River, which is north of us. Anyway, all of these roads are windy and wet and have lots of landslides. So there are times in the year when we have no road access to where I live. Shannon, this is going to be a gorgeous card. You guessed it. I send out birthday cards to people, and that's what I do with my art these days. That is what I do.
oh dear,
Thank you.
leaking, leaking. This is brand new. Well, it's not brand new. It's been sitting around, but I just opened it. Let's put it that way.
Is that a thing you made with glue?
Yeah,
A
these are
stencil?
hot glue gun stencils.
Oh, that is so cool. Stencils for dyeing paper. Where do you get stencils for dyeing paper? I just use my regular old stencils. If I'm doing like coffee dye, I just
Yeah. I also
throw in some
use
coffee.
um placemats and stack them between the pages when I'm coffee dyeing.
Yeah. And then the ink pools in the little places on the stencil.
Yeah.
Lamb chops. Who's lamb chops? Is that Jacqueline? Yeah, Christine and I are getting our rivers down. I love the Sacramento River, Christine. There's a place that I absolutely adore, and that's in Mount Shasta, which is the headwaters of the Sacramento River. Oh my God. The town of Mount Shasta has a city park, and you can go to the source of the Sacramento River, which is a pretty good sized river. And it's so beautiful. Okay. See, I do not hate that at all. I like that a lot. There you go. Glue it down. I'm going to get a new glue stick because I hate screwing around with that. An endless supply of glue sticks. Forever Lovely Jacqueline is lamb chop. What a great name. That is a great name. Lamb chop. I'll remember that puppet in the 50s, the lady, what was her name?
Yeah.
Sherry somebody? What was her name?
I can't remember. I'm trying. Oh,
She was on television back when television was brand new.
oh, goodness. I
I
can't
know.
believe I can't think of it. If you hadn't asked, I might could have.
I know, right? I'm never good at those games where you have to think of something because I just totally go blonde. Okay, we are putting this paper down.
Okay.
Come up. Move up. Sherry, that's right. Sherry, whatever her name was, with the lamb chop. Oh, yeah. Maybe somebody remember.
Sherry Lewis, Lisa says.
Sherry Lewis and lamb chop. That's who it was. I'm liking this, all right. I'm liking it.
Okay, those all look, I think, sufficiently grungy that I'm gonna try to pull them up and see what we can do.
Oh, they're pretty.
My hands are also.
Your hands are sufficiently grungy.
Yes, they are sufficiently grungy. I'm trying to decide what kind of background to pull those up on. I guess we'll try this.
Let's see. I'm going to take that little red off there.
Kathleen says the show came back on in the 90s.
Oh, it did? Okay. That's good. That's good. Boy, I've had that image around in my stash for 100 years. And today it found a home. I love it.
Well, you knew eventually you would find just the perfect place for it.
I know. I think I want a sentiment right there. And maybe what I want is right here. And I have me a little snack. This is from my pear tree on October
cool.
19th. I'm hungry, but I don't feel like getting up to go do something.
Well, eat your pears. Sounds good.
Oh. Huh. Here's a great quote. Where did I have it? I don't know where I had it. I found it somewhere. I sit in the dark and wait for a little flame of light at the end of my pencil.
Oh, those are pretty grungy. Look at that.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Okay, that is officially my favorite thing I've done today.
That is really beautiful. And you still have
And
grungy
this is
left.
the second favorite thing. So I've got two things I like, so I can quit now.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, I am gonna have to get off soon. I've got to
Okay.
go call insurance agencies and things. So about 3:30, I'm gonna have to get off.
Okay. That suits me fine. I could fiddle fart around here for a while, and I probably will continue.
Alrighty.
But that's a good one. Oh, it broke. Oh well. Those are good. Mm. My tummy says, yeah, more.
Shannon says she'll go on as soon as we're done. So everybody, be ready
Oh,
to
that's
move
good.
over to Shannon's channel as soon as we get off here about 3:30.
Question for anyone. Where is your favorite place to find sentiments for junk journaling or cards?
Oh goodness. I find them in books, even in magazines. Um, Sometimes I like to just use quotes, but sometimes I've used some of Tim Holtz, those sticker things, on a spiral. Um,
I've typed up some of the Tim Holtz words. Actually, these are just words I like. But
yeah,
I've
I've done
typed up
that
like
too.
a
Just type
dream
out
is a
words
wish
and
your
then
heart makes.
print
Remember,
them
you've
off.
probably seen this. With brave wings, she flies. Love with all your heart.
Yes.
These are some of Tim Holtz's little chat. And I've got them in the little chat, but I really like them in this typewriter font. And it's about 16 point.
Yeah.
Really like them that size. So I've got a couple pages of words, and I find that these are just my favorite words. I use them all the time. I use them over and over. So I keep them around.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So I print them out on my printer. So today I'm in the mood for te amo. Te amo. I love you. So I got to send this to somebody I love, right?
Yep.
That's probably not hard.
No, I bet it's not. Okay. Stuff is not wanting to pull off, and I'm wanting it off.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So now I still want to do something with those boots. I really love those boots.
Well, I hope you're not like me. The perfect thing will come up, and then I won't be able to find the boots.
All right. I know. I'm ready to show off what I did today, if you would like me to.
Sure.
Oh, I already filed away the little heart basket. Okay. Made a little heart basket out of 2 jelly prints. I made some jelly prints out of these grasses and leaves from our yard. This is carrot top. This is carrot top of maple leaf and fern. I've been adding to that one. I made 2 cards. So that's good.
Yeah, you did great.
Yeah. I didn't do very much,
I didn't either. I'll show you what I
but
did. Oh,
I've
go. Let
already
me go
used
back just a second.
I've already used two of the things I just made this morning. So there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
haven't.
I'm
So
done.
you're way ahead of me.
I'm not that far ahead.
I I like that one,
Oh, I do too. Pretty color.
and I really like this one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just doing grungy stuff today.
Those are wonderful. I
That
like the
one needs
little
some help.
squares. That's maybe a
Yeah,
favorite of
I,
mine.
I thought that was fun. This
Hi,
one,
Linda Renz.
yeah, I like that one too. Hi, Linda. Thank you. This was using the eucalyptus. And this
Mm.
one is really interesting. This one you can kind of tell that it's they're prints of something, but it doesn't like scream eucalyptus. And that's all I've done today, besides a couple of roll off papers
Oh, loving that
that
one.
are getting started. So I like this one.
Ooh, I like
That's
that one.
dab off paper. So that is all I got done.
Well, I think this was totally enough.
I think it is totally
Totally
enough
enough for
because
me.
I'm done. It's and then I've got these leaves that are jelly printed on now, so I can use those in something.
Are those eucalyptus leaves?
No, I don't know what kind of leaves they are. The
Mm.
eucalyptus was this.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I could use that too. I knocked the other two off on the floor, so they'll get picked up eventually. But thank you, Christine. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, well, we had fun today.
I
I'm glad you
did.
came on with me, Barbara.
Thank you.
I've got three
Me
very
too.
dirty jelly plates, so that ought to be some good grunge for next time. I was gonna show y'all. Um, I went to Hobby Lobby. Um, their fall stuff is all 75% off.
Ah.
And I got
Hmm.
these. I meant to use these today and I forgot. They're for like to make imprints in pie crust, but I thought they would be fun on the jelly
Oh,
plate.
yeah.
And when they didn't have a price on them, and there weren't any that had a price on them. And when I asked him about it, the guy, the manager said, "Oh, I don't know, just put $5.99 on it and then take 75% off." So that's what she did. So whatever 75% off of 6 is, that's what I paid for these. So I thought that was really
Well,
good.
that's cool.
But
Those
now
will
I
be
got to
great on the
use
gel.
them. I meant to use
But
them
do they
today, and I
stick
totally
out?
forgot. No, they
Do they stick
indent.
out, Lisa, or are they indent?
Yeah, the print is all carved into the wood.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I'm not sure
Ooh,
how
I
they'll
bet that's,
work, but I think it would be fun. Actually, let's just
I
do
think
one
it
real
would.
quick while we're still here.
Let's do. Let's do. Let's do one right now. Why
Right
wait?
now. Right now. Well,
You can make yourself big. I'm just munching on my pears.
oh, well, that's okay. All right. Trying to decide what I think I'm gonna put this dark green down, and I'm just gonna do them
Thanks, Mindy.
on this one. Okay, where's my brayer?
Thank you, Lisa C., Joan Bell, Mindy.
Hey, Joan, glad you're here. Let me move these all the way. Okay, now then, let's get this out of the way.
Probably less paint. Oh, wow. That's a keeper.
Yeah, that seems to work pretty good. So I'll wipe off as much of the paint as I can on that. Um, all right, I think I just need to go ahead and print it and see, rather than try to put something on top of it, because it didn't have it had too much paint to. I don't think it took off enough that it would dry, and then I could put something on it and it would show up. I don't
Right.
think. But that was my thought, that you would let it dry and then put another color on top. And oh, but look,
Oh, neat. Oh, oh, those are going to be fun to use.
yeah, I think they will. I think they will. I think they will. Okay, let's try again and see if we can do what I was thinking about doing. Let's put this down not quite so thick. Okay, let me dry it a little bit. Oh, now my dryer won't come out. Here we go. Takes a minute. We went and drove that little car that Hannah's getting, and then we went to the credit union and pulled money out of her savings account to pay for it, and they're gonna bring it over tonight and take the check. So,
Oh, goody.
and then tomorrow I'll have to, if I can't get it done today, tomorrow I'll look for insurance. They said they would leave their insurance on it for another week or so, just in case we have trouble finding, a place that where somebody her age can get decent insurance.
Mm.
But she, she said, "Well, I'm taking another step, Mom. Another step
Boy,
towards independence and adulthood."
oh dear.
She's fighting it all the way. She's not particularly inclined to want to be um, all independent and grown up.
Mm-hmm.
But she's trying to get this driver's ed stuff all done and get a license because she's going to start working full time in January. And that way she could, take herself to work. I
Do
don't
y'all
know
have
if
a
she'll
bus
get a license
system?
by January, but uh, not a very good one.
Um,
Ooh, that's pretty.
oh, look, that's cool. That's very neat.
Yep, I like it.
You got some of your crunchies up too.
Do what? Yeah, it did. I'm happy about that. Um, let's just go ahead and try this one with the leaves just for kicks. And oops, that's probably a little too much paint. That's probably my biggest mistake. I always I make the most often is putting too much paint on.
It's easy to do on these smaller plates.
Yes, it is. All right, let's draw this one real quick, and then we'll put something on top of it, and we'll see how it turns out. Hannah is 20. She'll be 21 in July. She's just never been that interested in driving, and we didn't really have a need for her to until now. So, um, and especially since when she started this job, she was working with Darren, so he could take her to and from work,
Mm.
with him, and so um, she really didn't expect to be getting a driver's license this soon. Um, but we decided it was better for her to go ahead and get the driver's ed and all that stuff done while she was only working half days than to
Yeah.
try to find somebody who would teach her at night.
Mm-hmm.
So, because there aren't that many here in town that do that. So, but the guy who's going to teach her he was my boss. I used to teach defensive driving, and
Oh,
um, he was my boss. So I feel like she's in good hands. Um, so I think it'll work out good. And then I'll take her, just to practice in between lessons. So it was funny because when um, when I called him and asked him if he had an opening, if he could do this, he's like, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, how much time has she spent behind the wheel?" And I said, "Scott, she doesn't have a permit. How much time do you think she spent behind the wheel?" And he said, "Knowing you, zero." I said, "Exactly." I said, "I try to follow the law, and the law says she can't drive until she at least has a permit." So he goes, "Okay, I'll know we're going to start from scratch." Uh, Shannon's daughter's
is her
20.
new car an automatic transmission or
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's a little
manual?
Toyota Avalon,
Oh, that'll be nice.
a 2000. It's a 2005,
Mm-hmm.
and its paint job has
Ooh,
some issues, but it's really pretty nice. I like that. That turned out good,
I
didn't it?
love that, Lisa. That's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad I
Boy.
bought those. Okay, now I gotta go.
Okay.
Oh, love you all,
Mm,
and
thanks for
thank
coming,
you
everybody.
for coming and spending time with us, and thank you, Barbara, for coming on with me.
You are
I
very
appreciate
welcome, honey. Very
it.
welcome. Get me some printing in.
Yeah, me too. Bye bye, all. We'll see you
Bye.
later.